Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. You know, we spend a good chunk of our lives on these things. Whether it's work, gaming, or just catching up with the latest memes, our laptops are our constant companions. And just like any trusty sidekick, they deserve a little TLC. Now, I'm not talking about serenading your laptop with love songs, though if that's your thing, go for it. I'm talking about keeping it clean. A clean laptop isn't just about aesthetics, it's about performance. Dust and grime can clog up those precious internals, making your laptop run slower than a snail in a molasses factory. Today, I'm going to walk you through 10 essential tips to keep your laptop running smoother than a freshly paved racetrack. From basic cleaning to some more advanced techniques, we'll cover it all. So grab your cleaning supplies, put on your cleaning playlist, you know you have one, and let's get this cleaning party started. Alright, before we dive into the nitty-gritty of cleaning, we gotta talk about safety. I know, safety can sometimes feel like that one friend who's always reminding you to wear a helmet, but trust me, it's important. First things first, completely shut down your laptop. I'm not talking about just closing the lid, I mean a full-on, goodnight sweet prince shutdown. Once the screen goes dark, unplug that power cable like you're defusing a bomb in a cheesy action movie. Why all the precautions? Well, water and electronics don't mix. It's like trying to make oil and water get along, they just don't vibe well together. And let's not forget about the potential for electrical shocks. We want to keep this a cleaning session, not a trip to the ER. With the laptop powered down and unplugged, we've eliminated the risk of damaging your device, or worse, yourself. Think of it as creating a safe space for your cleaning adventures. Now you might be thinking, this seems a bit excessive, but trust me, it's always better to be safe than sorry. Plus, taking these extra few seconds to power down and unplug can save you from a world of headaches down the line. Remember, we're aiming for a sparkling clean laptop, not a sparking, electrically charged one. So before you even think about grabbing that cleaning cloth, make sure your device is powered down and unplugged. Your peace of mind and your laptop will thank you for it. Alright, now that we've got the safety briefing out of the way, let's talk about everyone's favorite cleaning companion compressed air. This stuff is like magic in a can, perfect for blasting away dust bunnies hiding in the nooks and crannies of your laptop. But before you go all trigger happy, a word of caution: compressed air can be a bit like a rambunctious puppy, full of energy and prone to making a mess if not handled properly. So hold your horses, cowboy. Let's go over the do's and don'ts of using compressed air. Firstly, never, and I mean never, shake the can. We're not making whipped cream here. Shaking the can cause the compressed air to come out as a liquid, and that's a one-way ticket to a world of hurt for your precious electronics. With the can held upright, aim the nozzle at a slight angle to the surface you're cleaning. We don't want to be forcing dust further into the laptop's delicate internals now, do we? Short, controlled bursts are the name of the game here. Start with the keyboard, using the compressed air to dislodge any crumbs or dust lurking between the keys. Then, move on to the vents and ports, giving them a gentle blast to clear out any accumulated dust. Remember, we want to coax the dust out, not send it on a wild goose chase deeper into your device. It's like a gentle breeze, not a hurricane, that gets the job done right. Alright, so you've blown away the dust bunnies with your compressed air, good job. Now let's talk about giving your laptop a more thorough cleaning. For this, you don't need any fancy, expensive cleaning solutions. Just grab yourself a soft, lint-free cloth. Microfiber cloths work great for this, but an old clean t-shirt will do the trick too. The key here is to avoid anything abrasive that could scratch up your laptop's surface. Remember, we're going for clean, not battle-scarred. Dampen the cloth with a little bit of water, and I mean a little. You don't want to recreate Niagara Falls on your keyboard. Too much water can actually damage the electronics inside, and nobody wants that. Now gently wipe down the exterior surfaces of your laptop, paying extra attention to areas that tend to collect grime, like the palm rest and the area around the touchpad. Don't forget about the bottom of the laptop either. That's where those pesky dust bunnies like to hang out too. Now I know what you're thinking. Linus, this is all a bit too gentle for my liking. And you know what? Sometimes a little bit of extra cleaning power is needed. If you're dealing with some stubborn smudges or sticky spills, you can add a tiny drop, and I mean a tiny drop, of mild dish soap to your dampened cloth. Just make sure it's a soap that's specifically designed for hand washing dishes, not the heavy-duty stuff you use to clean your greasy pans. Once you've tackled those stubborn spots, make sure to go back over the area with a clean, damp cloth to remove any soapy residue. Remember, we're aiming for a sparkling clean laptop, not a bubble bath. And as always, before you close the lid and call it a day, make sure all the surfaces are completely dry to prevent any accidental liquid damage. Okay, time to address the elephant in the room, or should I say, the smudges on the screen. Cleaning your laptop screen can be a bit nerve-wracking, especially with all those delicate pixels just waiting to be scratched. But trust me, it's not as scary as it seems. The most important thing is to avoid using harsh chemicals like window cleaners, rubbing alcohol, or ammonia-based products. Those can strip away the special coatings on your screen and leave it looking worse than before. So, what do you use? Well, you can find specialized screen cleaning solutions at most electronic stores, and they work great. But if you're in a pinch, you can also use distilled water, which is just fancy talk for water that's been purified. And again, microfiber cloths are your best friend here. They're soft, non-abrasive, and won't leave behind any annoying lint or streaks. Now, when it comes to cleaning your screen, it's all about being gentle and using the right technique. Start by lightly dampening your microfiber cloth. Remember, we're not trying to drown the screen, just give it a gentle wipe down. Then, with a light hand, wipe the screen in one direction, either horizontally or vertically. Don't use circular motions, as this can actually grind dust particles into the screen and cause scratches. And whatever you do, resist the urge to press down hard on the screen. I know it's tempting, especially when you're trying to remove those stubborn fingerprints, but trust me, a light touch is all you need. Think of it like you're waxing Mr. Miyagi's car, gentle, circular motions, no pressure. Okay, maybe not circular motions, but you get the idea. Alright, let's talk about what not to do when cleaning your precious laptop. And by that, I mean steer clear of harsh chemicals. I know it might be tempting to grab that bottle of window cleaner or that can of furniture polish, but trust me, it's a recipe for disaster. These products often contain harsh solvents and abrasive agents that can damage your laptop's delicate surfaces. We're talking about things like rubbing alcohol, ammonia-based cleaners, acetone, and even some all-purpose cleaners. These chemicals can strip away protective coatings, discolor the plastic, and even etch the glass on your screen. And let's not forget about the potential damage they can do to the internal components if they happen to seep in through the keyboard or vents. Remember, your laptop is a piece of sensitive electronic equipment, not a greasy stovetop. So, when in doubt, stick to the cleaning methods we've already discussed. Compressed air, a soft cloth, a little bit of water, and maybe a drop of mild dish soap for those extra stubborn smudges. And hey, if you're ever unsure about a particular cleaning product, it's always best to err on the side of caution and consult your laptop's user manual or the manufacturer's website. They'll usually have specific recommendations for cleaning and maintenance. Remember, a little bit of care and attention goes a long way in keeping your laptop looking and performing its best for years to come. Let's talk about the potato chip crumbs in your keyboard. Snacking while working, crumbs end up between the keys. Over time, dust, hair, and debris accumulate. It can affect your typing and damage your keyboard. So, how do you clean it? Power down and unplug your laptop. Flip it over and shake out loose debris. You'll be surprised by what falls out. Use compressed air to blow away remaining dust. Short bursts are key. Use a soft bristled brush for stubborn particles. Clean sides of keys with isopropyl alcohol. For a deep clean, remove keycaps. Consult your manual before removing keycaps. Clean the keyboard base gently. Clean keycaps in soapy water. Let them dry completely before reattaching. And there you have it, a fresh and clean keyboard. Let's be real, folks, our touchpads have probably witnessed more greasy fingers than a bucket of fried chicken. From frantic scrolling through social media to navigating spreadsheets, our touchpads endure a lot. The good news is, restoring your touchpad to its former glory is a breeze. Grab a microfiber cloth, lightly dampen it with distilled water, or a specialized screen cleaning solution. Gently wipe the touchpad in circular motions, focusing on those stubborn smudges and fingerprints, and there you have it, a touchpad so clean you'll swear it's brand new. Alright folks, let's dive into the belly of the beast and talk about cleaning those often neglected components. The fans and heat sinks. These unsung heroes work tirelessly behind the scenes, keeping your laptop cool and preventing it from turning into a molten puddle of silicon. But just like any hard-working component, they need a little TLC every now and then. You see, as your laptop hums along, its fans suck in air to cool down the internal components. And guess what else they suck in? Yep, you guessed it, dust, hair, and all sorts of microscopic debris. Over time, these particles accumulate on the fan blades and heatsink fins, creating a cozy little haven for dust bunnies. Now you might be thinking, out of sight, out of mind, right? Wrong. This buildup of dust acts like a thermal blanket, trapping heat and preventing your laptop from dissipating it effectively. This can lead to overheating, sluggish performance, and in extreme cases, even permanent damage to your precious hardware. So, how do we evict these unwelcome dust squatters? Well, it involves a bit more than just a quick wipe with a cloth. But don't worry, it's not rocket surgery. Before we break out the cleaning supplies, a word of caution. Cleaning the fans and heat sinks requires opening up your laptop, which can void your warranty if you're not careful. If you're not comfortable with the idea of poking around your laptop's internals, it's best to consult a professional. However, if you're feeling adventurous and confident in your tech skills, here's the gist. First, power down your laptop, unplug it, and remove the battery. Consult your laptop's manual or look for a teardown guide online to identify the screws that hold the bottom panel in place. Once you've removed the screws, carefully pry open the bottom panel to access the internal components. Now locate the fans and heat sinks. You'll usually find them near the vents on the side or bottom of your laptop. Grab your trusty can of compressed air and give the fan blades and heat sink fins a thorough blast, using short bursts of air. Avoid using a vacuum cleaner as the static electricity it generates can damage sensitive electronic components. Once you've removed the bulk of the dust, you can use a cotton swab dipped in isopropyl alcohol to gently clean any remaining debris from the fan blades and heatsink fins. Just be sure to let the alcohol evaporate completely before reassembling your laptop and powering it on. Alright folks, we're nearing the end of our laptop cleaning crusade, but here's a golden rule to remember. Regular maintenance is key. It's like, you wouldn't wait for your car to break down before changing the oil, right? Think of cleaning your laptop as preventative maintenance. Dust buildup, crumbs in the keyboard, it all adds up and can impact performance. Overheating because of a clogged fan? That's a recipe for disaster, my friends. Regular cleaning keeps your system running smoothly, prevents component failure, and prolongs the life of your precious laptop. And trust me, a happy laptop means a happy user. So, how often should you be cleaning your digital buddy? Well, it depends on your usage and environment, but a good rule of thumb is a quick clean every couple of weeks and a more thorough cleaning every few months. Now I know what you're thinking. Linus, cleaning is boring. And yeah, I get it. But think of it this way, a clean laptop just feels faster, smoother, and more responsive. It's like that satisfying feeling you get after a fresh haircut. Everything just works better. Plus, a well-maintained laptop holds its value better. So, if you ever decide to upgrade or sell your current machine, you'll get a better price for it. It's a win-win. So, make cleaning a part of your routine. Set a reminder on your phone, stick a post-it note on your monitor, whatever works for you. Just don't neglect your tech. Remember, a little bit of care goes a long way in ensuring your laptop serves you well for years to come. And who knows, maybe you'll even discover a hidden talent for tech cleaning. Okay, we've talked about cleaning your laptop's hardware, but what about the software side of things? Specifically, your precious data. We're talking about those important documents, irreplaceable photos, and that epic game save you've been working on for months. You see, accidents happen. Hard drives fail, laptops get dropped, coffee spills happen to the best of us. And when disaster strikes, you don't want to be caught with your pants down, digitally speaking. That's where backups come in. Think of them as an insurance policy for your digital life. By regularly backing up your data, you create a safety net, a digital parachute, if you will, in case something goes wrong with your primary storage. Now, there are a bunch of different ways to back up your data, each with its pros and cons. You've got external hard drives, which are great for large amounts of data, but they can be a bit bulky to carry around. Then there's cloud storage like Google Drive, Dropbox, or OneDrive, which offers convenience and accessibility from anywhere with an internet connection. You can even set up automatic backups, so you don't have to think about it. The key is to find a backup solution that works for you and, most importantly, to actually use it. I recommend a multi-tiered approach, combining both local and cloud backups for that extra peace of mind. Trust me, having a recent backup can save you from a world of hurt if something happens to your laptop. It's better to be safe than sorry, right? Well, there you have it, folks. Our whirlwind tour of laptop cleaning and maintenance has come to an end. We've covered everything from dusting those nooks and crannies to the importance of backing up your precious data. Remember, a clean and well-maintained laptop is a happy laptop, and a happy laptop means a happier you. So, make cleaning a regular part of your routine, and don't forget to back up those important files. Thanks for watching, and keep your tech tidy.